So why are you advising people?
Because I'm in a different category of niggas.
Why are you advising people to do something
because
that you wouldn't even do?
I'm giving them good advice. That's my job on this podcast, to give good advice.
And you gotta give people more of a chance, and you gotta stop generalizing a whole population of women. Things that I attract are not the same as what you're attracting, baby. My frequency, don't even see none of that. I don't be around men that talk that type of because my dad told me a long time ago, oh, you think there's no good men in the world? That's because you're not a good woman. But if this is what you see all the time, then you need to look within yourself and stop blaming other people.
You got a man?
I do.
Oh, damn. Nah, nigga. No, you don't.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I do.
Don't lie to the cameras. Yeah, my algorithm is off because that's what I'm seeing.
Thank you.
So I stopped liking those pictures. But it still don't change that I see regular working women want to turn around, shake that. For you females,
they on one tonight.
That's out here in the streets. Just be streets.
Following French Montana step and get you.
Doing.
No, you love to backtrack on this podcast.
Listen,
bring up the receipts.
You listen? You like all the women in America can't listen. Let me tell you. What I said, you can go ahead and the receipts is on our podcast. I said, we need to do a French Montana. I didn't say what I needed to do. Did I? I'm going to tell you what I need to do. I can say what as we need to do this, fellas. I can say that as a leader, but I didn't say what I need to do because what I need to do may be something different.
So why are you advising people? Because I'm in a different
category of niggas.
Why are you advising people to do something
because
that you wouldn't even do?
I'm giving them good advice. That's my job on this podcast.
That silk is silking right now.
He has to give good advice.
And you think that advice is good?
It's amazing advice.
Okay. So anyways, next to the current events is that we're going to discuss because I'm so sick of this man right here. Because at the end of the day, what I would say is this. I think you're amazing, but at the same time, you gotta give people more of a chance, and you gotta stop generalizing a whole population of women. Because no, listen to me. Because at the end of the day, not everyone is the same. I have a whole bunch of women that I'm surrounded with. Everything is based off proximity. Everything that you see, everything that you do, everything that you're surrounded with is what you choose, okay? Because the frequency that you're on is what you decide to attract. So if you're seeing those type of women twerking and doing this, is because that's what you're attracting. So instead of looking at the other woman, how about you look within yourself and figure out what you need to change? Because at the end of the day, the things that I attract are not the same as what you're attracting, baby. My frequency, don't even see none of that. The frequency I am is all around good caliber people. I see good men every day. I see good black men that want to take care of a family, that want to provide for a woman, that want to show up in the ways that I would want a man to show up for. I don't have those problems. I don't be around men that talk that type of because my dad told me a long time ago, oh, you think there's no good men in the world? That's because you're not a good woman. Change your frequency. Change the things that you attract. Change your environment. Change your proximity. And at the end of the day, when I decided to do that, I started to see a whole different group of people. So when you decide to change what you're viewing and what you're seeing, then we can have a conversation. But if this is what you see all the time, then you need to look within yourself and stop blaming other people. Because we don't live in a victim mindset, baby.
All right, I'll let you get off.
Paul talking about he hit the machine gun. So, let me explain something before Paul get in there and cook, because I know the truth about to let it loose. What she said was admirable. She gave a great speech, but the sad part about it is everywhere you go, you're going to see the same archetype of women. It's not just a certain, even when you look at the good girls got bad qualities too. It doesn't matter. All of y'all got the same subset group of qualities that we got to look out for. It's not always just the hood, the ratchets. You know, we got to look at the underlying issues, sneakiness, lying, laziness. That's stuff that you have to actually look and find out from someone. You just don't see that off the rip. So it's levels and layers to, I would say, anybody, not even just women. It's layers to men as well. So her talking about proximity, no, you can find good and bad, whether it's near or far.
You ready for me now?
No, I'm scared.
No. Now it's my turn.
I'm scared. I don't want to do it.
It's my turn. I'll shut up and let you just go ahead and spill your shit.
Spill my and I appreciate you for that.
You got a man?
I do.
Oh, damn.
Nah, nigga. No, you don't.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I do.
Don't lie to the cameras.
I'm not lying. I told you already multiple times on every podcast that I do.
Hey, so if y'all watching Truth After Dark, go back to season 1 when I asked her this question 1,000 times.
But things can change. Am I not allowed to have changes in my life?
You look good. Like, I feel like you going out tonight. Like, you got something going, huh?
Paul
You
saucy
look like
tonight.
you about to go get cracking tonight with
No, I
this
just
silk
got my
set.
regular uniform on for the show.
Okay.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
anyways,
No, it's my turn.
Okay.
You got off.
This man Paul got on silk pajamas.
You spilled now. You spilled. Yeah, go ahead and take a deep breath. Yeah, okay. So yeah, like I was saying on the last one. My algorithm may be my doing. Yeah, my algorithm is off because that's what I'm seeing.
Thank you.
So I stopped liking those pictures.
Yeah, don't like
But
that.
it still don't change that I see regular working women
Yes.
want to turn around, shake that and say, hey, what's going on?
Okay. Okay.
And this is the society we live in.
Yeah.
Now, I live in Los Angeles, right? So when I go out to dinner, you know, I'm not a club nigga no more. I'm 47.
I
I'm
can't tell.
chill. You know, I'm not in the streets like that. But even at dinner, I'm seeing these out. I'm seeing
Come on.
tits showing.
Let's
And
talk
you're
about
looking.
it.
And I might look. I might turn a quick second. I might give it a hey, and I give it like a half a second.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that on my man.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, that's not something I want to spend the rest of my life with. I might want to spend an hour with you.
Paul made a great point there. He just said that you got women out here ass cheeks out. You got women out here that's just cheeked up in public, butt cheeks showing, walking around like that's just an accessory item. How do we explain that? How do we explain proximity when we have multiple women just wearing that on a normal? It's more acceptable now for women to be more provocative with their clothing. And that's all around the place. So what she said about proximity and what you got in your algorithm, man, what you watching online ain't got nothing to do when you going out to your local grocery store, you know, your local gas station. That has nothing to do with that. You know, online, yeah, you know, if you don't need to be looking at booty pictures, stop looking at them. But at the same time, when you go out and you try and meet a good woman, it's gonna be a lot of bad apples out there mixed with the good ones. And like I said, the good ones got bad qualities too because they need a good guy in their life to wean them out and to put them on a structured path. Because a lot of these chicks just operating on just singleness, independence. And they don't want to understand that when you got a good guy in your life, he's gonna put structure and he's gonna make a path to where we both about to win from this.
But that's not my mode no more. You know what I'm saying? That's not my mode no more. So,
That's real.
you know, so ladies, if y'all out here and you want to say, oh, I'm just diving into my femininity. I'm just diving into expressing myself. Let me tell you what niggas is thinking.
Yeah.
Niggas is thinking, like, oh, she just want to show that.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
crying.
Yeah.
She just want to, yeah. And so when a nigga take you out and he say some shit to you that you, hey, come back to the crib, let's get in the jacuzzi, and it throw you off, he was feeling it off your Instagram.
I'm
because
crying.
nigga
The
like,
jacuzzi
what?
is crazy.
How is that crazy? Because when I looked
Because I
outside,
heard you tell that before.
Oh damn, she exposed
how
the
you
Paul.
heard me tell that to
Oh.
a female. You wasn't right there. Shut up.
Promise
Oh,
you
she
told
trying to
me that.
expose P on this
I'm
one.
crying.
Airing out your
So
dirty
listen.
laundry.
Don't stop.
So you don't have a jacuzzi?
I don't got a jacuzzi that get hot. I got a bathtub. I got a bathtub.
Yo, this man is
What?
crazy.
Listen, let me
I love this
speak.
man.
Can
I
I
love this man.
speak?
Go ahead. Speak.
So ladies, if y'all over here, and especially if you in the 40s, yeah,
the 40s is crazy.
that's crazy. If you in your 40s and you out here in your bikini on the island, you showing your dinner pics.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
out here
That's
showing you
fucked
at the club. You out here super thirsty. That's blowing me. I'm looking at you like,
Yeah, you got a
But
point.
this is my thing.
no,
I
no,
have-
no, no. Let me, no, don't cut me off. No, I'm still
Okay.
talking.
Go ahead.
Listen, you ladies keep it cool. Cause there's still niggas out there that'll put you because a nigga that's regular, that's gonna take you to dinner, you ain't gotta do all that. And I know you feeling insecure and everything.
Stop saying women over 40 are insecure, Paul. I'm not over 40. I'm not close to it, but I don't deal with
single,
that.
If you single,
that's weird. You gotta stop saying that because at the end of the day, men still be burnt out at 77. Why you be cutting me off?
I let you speak, right?
I have to defend
women.
women.
I just let you speak for 3 minutes straight.
And you've been speaking for how long?
I gave you a whole 3 minutes to speak.
Okay. I'm American. I'm f***ed up. I'm foul.
You just threw like 1,000 bullets into me.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm cool with that.
But you bullet me down every day.
I got a bulletproof vest.
Everyone says all you do is run me down through the ground.
Let me explain why they have their little love conversation. The thing about it is, women that's older, the pressure does set in, man. I know women that's over 35, bro, that got the pressures of wanting to have a baby because they feel like it's the opportunity about to disappear. Because now she, has a high-risk pregnancy situation. So, yes, the pressures do rise, man. I don't know what Azar is speaking on right there. Women definitely get to a certain pressure point when they get older. The kids ain't there. Marriage ain't there. Debt is rising possibly. Man, they trying to figure, I got to get out of this situation possibly. So, there's going to be a lot of women that's definitely going to try and help and get into a situation where they can trap someone not knowing that they might be doing it the wrong way. What Paul is trying to preach, what you got all women of all ages doing the whole body showing and whatnot, but you got a lot of older ones doing it now, and that's not the way how you gonna get kept. You can get got easier, but you ain't gonna get kept like that probably.
So I had to come swinging today because everyone's like, Paul runs you down through the ground, and I'm like, you know what he do?
I don't. Run he
do. Nah, ground. He do. Everybody knows. We have proof.
You're my partner in this podcast. Why would I want to down you? You're cracking. I want us to we have a good chemistry.
We do.
That's why we can talk like this.
Exactly.
So,
but
I'm gonna let you get off.
Get it. Go.
So now,
but we do have to move on from this topic. But go ahead, get your shit off.
All right, man. Listen. For you females,
they on one tonight.
That's out here in the streets. Just be streets.
Just be what? I wanted to reiterate it. Just be what?
Just be streets.
What does that mean?
That means, listen, when you walk out here with the cakes out, cleavage out, you streets.
And what does streets mean for the white people?
Listen, dog, they know what we talking about. You streets.
For the streets.
Listen, and if you in that phase in your life, stay in that phase. But don't get mad when niggas talk to you in that phase. And eventually you will grow out of that, or you may not. And then you get into another phase to where you want to be like kids and wifey, right? So listen, erase those pictures from that phase. Because when he do the research, like y'all do the research, because like Big Sean say, we doing research. That's that's a real song.
I never heard that.
Oh, you got to go back.
I never heard it either.
Big Sean got a song called Research. So look, when we do our research and we see that, and then we like, oh, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to talk about, I want to redirect this.
Go ahead.
I want to ask you a question now.
Okay.
Now,
Silk Pajama P.
I've been married. You haven't been married. I've had a girlfriend and everything. And the one conversation I was having with a dude was side piece.
Okay.
Side piece conversation. He was like, P, man, my side piece kept my relationship going longer than I wanted it to go.
Oh, this going somewhere else.
Because I was ready to break up with her. But if I didn't have my side piece, I would have divorced her a long time ago. So in asking y'all on Truth After Dark, as men, like, I know this ain't right, but do side pieces keep a relationship going longer than it should be?
I will say this, man. I can't contest to a whole bunch of cheating, but at the same time, like I said, I watch podcasters and I know other podcasters who advocate for it because they always say that the side piece keep the relationship together a lot of the times. Like I said, it could be a messy situation, but sometimes guys do use side pieces as an outlet. I can't sit right here and say it's right or wrong because, hey man, a man gonna do what a man gonna do. If he got options, he gonna exercise them options. Some women, they okay with their place. That man gets his excess energy out, or he finds his happiness within it. But it has been going on for the longest of time. It's gonna be going on for ages or whatnot, and it probably ain't gonna never stop. You just gotta find out and see what situation you want to be in.
You're
100%. Like I heard a dude tell me that. Like 100%. No. And then I'll explain. I'll explain this to you. He was like, man, my side piece was like, he was like, man, I'm ready to be with you. And she was like, nah, stay with your wife. Y'all should be happy. Like the side piece kept the relationship going.
Dang,
like he was like,
real.
okay. And she was like, no, I like this how we are.
Oh yeah.
And he was going home happy. You know, he was going home. His wife, he wasn't giving him none, but he was getting some from the side piece.
Okay.
So think about this. If he didn't have a side piece, he'd be go home miserable. Like, I ain't had nothing for my wife in 5 months. And I don't know how a man can deal with that. That's crazy. That's terms for divorce.
Immediately.
100%. So if he didn't have his side piece, he would have divorced her.
Indeed.
You hear what I'm saying?
Finito.
That's a real thing in this society. I'm trying to tell you, this is a conversation I had with a nigga. He was like, man, my wife ain't gave me no in 5 months because I've been smashing my side piece for the last 5 months. I can come home and not be tripping. And she kept our marriage together. The reason I didn't divorce her, I would have divorced her a long time ago if it wasn't for my side piece. What you think about that?
Wow.
Ooh,
I
I
want to hear her
got
thoughts. Oh
her. Got her. She got nothing to say.
You didn't get me.
Oh,
nothing.
I got her. She ain't got enough of that.
No, I do.
Have you ever been in a relationship?
Yeah.
What's your longest term relationship, Azar?
7 years.
So have you ever went 5 months without giving your man none?
No.
See, so you ain't never had the experience that.
I have a high sex drive. I like to have sex all the time. So for me, it's different.
Damn.
So I don't play that. Like, I be like, you know, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That breathing is crazy.
Yo,
but anyways, what
this
I
man back there breathing like a gargoyle, boy. He sound like he a lion about to strike me. This man on demon time.
would say is, if you're not giving your man sex for 5 months, you should expect him to be having sex with somebody else. That's just period. If I decided I didn't want to have sex with my man anymore and I didn't want to
like
give him head, then I hope that he was getting it from somewhere else because I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? If I'm tired and I just can't do it, then a man has needs. And that coconut oil and that jack off only goes so far.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
at this point,
I might just leave it right there, y'all, because I ain't trying to get too deep into some of their conversations. I'm not gonna lie, man. Paul P was on one on this one. You could tell the liquor was liquoring tonight. He even looked like it. You could just look at the skin. He got the liquor skin tonight. I ain't gonna lie, it's bleeding through his pores. But Pajama P was cooking in the very beginning of this segment that we were speaking on, man. Azara, I understood her point in the beginning, but at the same time, baby girl, we have to generalize. We have to generalize. That's how we come up to consensuses, because we know what most people are going to do. There's a certain set of rules that most people follow. And it's okay. And it's okay to go off of that, because you need to make studies based off the majority, not always the minorities, because the exceptions don't make the rule. So if we sit here talking about all these exceptions of women that's out there, yeah, that's cool. It's possible for sure to find the unicorn, but we going off of what the culture follows. And same thing with men. We got to go off what the culture of men follow. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be certain guidelines that most men follow by. It's going to be some good ones. It's going to be some bad ones. So you got to determine what's best that's going to work out for your life and what type of guy you want in your life or whatnot. Same thing how we got to find what's going to work best from a woman. But that's the thing about it with us, though. We take way more risk. We take a lot of risk. Well, the woman takes more risk when they're about to get pregnant and, you know, start a family. But for a guy in today's society, if he gets married or whatnot, he still needs to be willing to die for that woman, provide for that woman. So it's still, the man can get messed up in the system pretty heavy also. But at the same time, both parties got to choose accordingly. They got to make real discerned decisions on who you gonna carry your life out with. Both of us can get ourselves wrecked up, so that's why we generalize. And the vast majority of women, they doing the same thing that all the women online doing. You gotta look at what the culture promoting. The culture is pushing these women to be more provocative, be more independent, shake more ass, get a roster, deal with multiple guys. I don't gotta take this, I ain't gotta take that, while getting taken care of 100%, which is crazy to me. So if we got that being pushed for y'all side of culture, then y'all can do no wrong. But now you got the guy side. Oh, you might say guys are F-boys, they just want to smash this and that. The guys who can actually do it, those are the guys that's doing it. Majority aren't. You really got to understand that majority guys not out here doing the smash and dash. They don't have the abilities to. So that's where the generalities, they look at guys and think guys are doing all this dirt. Oh man, these guys out here winning, bro. They cooking. They out here smashing it. No, they not. A lot of guys is going to be lame, alone, by themselves. And when I say lame, I mean the standards that women might qualify them as a cool guy. They're going to call it, he's going to be considered the lame, which ain't cool. It ain't fair. That's why we go monk mode. We go in places where we just kind of got to dig deep and really find ourselves and try and navigate through this chaotic society of just wanting to be accepted and fit in. So, man, I feel like I ran a little bit too long at the end of this, but I really understand both perspectives of it, but at the same time, really, I resonate more with Pajama P statement because it just makes way more sense because it's for us, the guys, and these women never gonna understand the experience of what we have to really deal with on a day-to-day. They never gonna understand it. They always gonna think that their way is the right way because they've been getting so much from a young age. We ain't got nothing. We gotta get things out the mud. Make sure y'all watch this in its entirety, man. The Truth After Dark podcast. Paul P. Silk Pajama P with the lady in black, Azar. I ain't gonna lie, she got a doggone funeral looking she going to a vampire's funeral or something like that. She got a crazy ass outfit on, but she look good though. I ain't gonna lie, she definitely is looking good today. Make sure y'all watch this in its entirety. Make sure y'all like this video, comment below. This is your guy JayBReacts, and until next time, y'all, peace.